2013 calculation. First is the building height and the total square footage. To see this live, on the HEAT app, go to Building Information, tap House Dimensions, and confirm that the total square footage and the building height are correct. Next, make sure the number of family members listed in WAP Online is correct. The number of family members is found on the Family screen in WAP Online. Make sure the family members listed is correct. Next, you're going to want to go to the air infiltration screen and enter a target CFM and a pretest. Open air infiltration, enter target CFM. This can be estimated for now. Tap enter pretest. For the pretest, the required fields are ring type, house pressure, and MF50 reading. From the dashboard, you can find the calculator here under Air Infiltration, Building Ventilation, enter Vent. When you first tap Enter Vent, the results of the calculation display. These results already include previously entered fields, including the total square footage of the occupied living area, the building height, the number of occupants, the post-blower door test for instances where this is a post-inspection, or the target CFM, and a weather and shielding factor that's stored in a database table. To see these results live, tap Air Infiltration, tap Enter Vent, and view the results here under Ventilation Details. We will shortly show you how to calculate the alternative compliance. But in the meantime, let's explain the other result fields. The total air deficit is the sum of all of the kitchen and bath deficits. We will show you how to account for alternative compliance and the kitchen and bath deficits shortly. The total required ventilation rate is the required ventilation made up of a combination of natural infiltration and whole building ventilation. It is based on the ASHRAE equation of 3% of the conditioned area, plus 7.5 CFM times the number of occupants. Remember, occupants in Hancock equals the total number of family members. The effective average annual infiltration rate is based on the blower door test you recorded in HEAT. This is the average constant flow rate that has the equivalent effect on air quality as the real year-round variable infiltration rate. The ASHRAE 62-2013 required continuous CFM rate is an on-demand ventilation. Installed mechanical ventilation fan capacity is the minimum required continuously operating flow rate of the entire building ventilation. Now we will walk through how to account for alternative compliance data. First, enter the name of the exhaust fan. This could say something like upstairs bath, kitchen, downstairs bath, and choose the type. Then choose whether the bath or kitchen fan area is affected. Check affected if there is no exhaust fan present. A bathroom fan is affected if there is no exhaust fan of 50 CFM or greater. A kitchen fan is affected if there is no exhaust fan of 100 CFM or greater present. Don't check the box if a fan is to be installed as part of the whole building ventilation, and if the fan will be equal to 5 air changes per hour or greater. Next is a checkbox for window operable. This means, in the area, is there a window in the room that can be opened? Check New if a fan can be added to the room. Leave New unchecked if no fan will be added. And finally, enter the existing exhaust fan flow and save. To see what this data entry looks like live, I already have one present, a downstairs bath. Choose whether it is a bathroom or kitchen area. Choose whether a fan exists if the area is affected. If the area has a window that can be opened, check window operable. If you will be installing ventilation in the area, check new. And finally, record the CFM. Once you press save, the information commits to the bottom. Now to add your next exhaust fan, choose this new row to add an entry. And the top of the screen will clear and you can enter your next exhaust fan. So choose the new row. The top of the screen clears. Enter the name of the exhaust fan, the type, the CFM, save, and the next exhaust fan will save at the bottom of the list. After all exhaust fans have been listed, you can then once again review your ventilation detail calculation results. This time under ventilation detail, the alternative compliance supplement will update. It will now calculate